All right, let's get started. Welcome to practice. My name is Amanda. This is a 30-minute flow. We will move at a fairly good pace. Take care of yourself, take child's pose whenever you need. And let's get started right away. So just begin in any upright seat. You might sit on your heels in Vajrasana or sit in a cross-legged seat, whatever feels best. And we'll just begin by rolling the shoulders a couple times forward, or I guess back and then forward would be. Might roll up the neck a little bit, side to side, just feel your way in. And then let the movements get smaller and smaller until you finally find your center, blink your eyes closed. And we'll take 3 breaths here together. Breathing in, letting the breath go. 2 more breaths. With each breath, just soften, soften, soften. 1 more breath here. And then just take a quiet moment to yourself. Let the breath flow naturally. Just drop in. And invite a sense of presence. Let go of whatever has come before this. Set aside whatever lies ahead. And just simply be here now. All right, and then let's blink our eyes open. We'll rock forward onto our hands and knees and come right into a tabletop. So get yourself set up, press the palms, press the fingers, spread the fingers wide, press your hands into the mat, shoulders over your wrists, hips right over your knees. And then we're going to extend the right leg straight back. The left arm is going to extend forward. Float your right toes up, so then just find your balance here. As you exhale, we're going to draw left elbow into right knee. Round through the back side of your body, so kind of like a cat pose. And then inhale, extend out and catch a little back bend there. Exhale, draw everything in. Inhale, extend out and lift. Exhale, draw everything in. Inhale, extend out and lift. And then come back to neutral. We're gonna reach the left arm all the way out to the left. And then we're gonna thread the left arm underneath the bridge of the right. So if this feels too wobbly, having that right leg lifted, you can bring your right knee back down to the ground, or you can just lower your right foot. I'll turn this way so I'm not talking away from you. Lift your navel up towards your spine so that you can support the shape here. Maybe the right fingertips reach forward. Maybe you take your right hand and reach it around. Coming into a little half bind. It's definitely wobbly. Breathe your way through it. If you want to explore one more option here, you can bend your right knee. Maybe the right hand finds the right foot and you kick your foot into your hand and your hand into your foot. Continue to breathe. And then slow and controlled, you're going to release the foot. Your right hand is going to come back to the ground. Right knee is going to return as you unthread your left hand on the mat and bring it back. All right, and then we'll do the other side. So the left foot is going to step back, and then the right hand is going to reach forward. Lift the left leg all the way up. Take a breath in, find length, and then as you exhale, elbow to knee to elbow, round through. Inhale, extend and lift. So there's a little back bend there. Exhale, round. My back just cracked. Inhale, extend and lift. Exhale, round. Good. Inhale, extend and lift, and then come back to neutral. Right hand is going to sweep out to the side, and then right arm is going to thread underneath the left arm. Set your right shoulder down, set your right temple down. If you want, you can find that grounding by bringing your left foot or left knee back to the earth. Otherwise, stay there. Left fingertips can reach forward, or you can reach your left arm all the way up and back, coming into a little half bind. Keep breathing. If you fall, you fall. The ground is right there to catch you. And then the last option there, if you want to bend the left knee, you can reach and grab I'm grabbing the inside of my foot. You could grab the outside if you want to. Kick your foot into your hand into your foot. There's a lot going on in this shape, so breathe with the shape. And then we'll release. Left hand comes to the ground, left knee comes to the ground, and then unthread your right arm, bring it back to your tabletop position. All right, from here, you're going to walk your hands forward, curl the toes under, lift the hips all the way up and back, come into downward facing dog. So give yourself some time to pedal your feet out, move and stretch in whatever way suits you so that you can move towards stillness. Maybe an open mouth exhale. And then from here, keep your feet firmly on the ground. You're going to anchor into your left hand, and your right hand is going to come underneath. So that similar threading of the needle, we're just coming into a little bit of a different twist. Your right hand is going to come around the outside of your left calf, and then use a little bit of arm strength, maybe peek underneath your right armpit. Keep your spine nice and long here, heart melting towards your thighs. Good, and then release the right hand back to the ground, shift the weight into the right hand, the left hand comes up and crosses over. A little gentle pull as you peek underneath the right armpit. Good, and then release the left hand back to the ground. We're gonna inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward, and as you exhale, come to the top of your mat. Take a halfway lift and exhale to fold. Inhale, rise all the way up to stand. Stretch up to the sky, Urdhva. Exhale, hands to heart center. Let your arms hang at your sides in Tadasana. All right, we'll move through a few suryas just to get the body warmed up. So bring your feet together, a little space between your heels. As you inhale, reach down to come up, and then exhale, forward fold. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Bend your knees, plant your hands, step back to a high plank. So just like you did in down dog, give yourself a moment to find your plank. You might rock front to back. You might even get crazy and rock side to side, just so you're kind of feeling out the foundation, and then come right into that center. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, you're going to lower all the way down. Hug your elbows in as you lower with control. Point your toes, inhale, lift your chest. Use the strength of your backside body here, so not pushing into the ground right now. Even floating your palms so you really feel the back fire up here. Shoulders front of the ears. Good, and then palms come to the ground, lower your chest. Press up through a strong high plank, and then exhale to downward facing dog. That can always be a tabletop as well. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. As you exhale, walk step, maybe jump to the top on the mat. Take a halfway lift, and forward fold. Inhale, rise and reach all the way out and up. And exhale, we're going right back down to earth. And take a halfway lift, breathe in. Bend your knees, plant your hands, step back, high plank once again. This time, lower either all the way down, or you might go halfway down, chaturanga down. Inhale, cobra, or roll over the tops of the feet, lift your chest, upward facing dog, thighs and knees are off of the ground. And then draw the belly in, lift the hips high, downward facing dog. All right, right away, inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees. As you exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Take a halfway lift, and fold forward. Rise and reach all the way out and up. Exhale, fold all the way down. And take a halfway lift, breathe in. Bend your knees, plant your hands. Either step back or you might lightly float back. right to chaturanga, so it's a nice bouncy landing. Inhale, upward facing dog, and then exhale, downward facing dog. Let's get to the top of our mat. So inhale, lift the heels, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, come to the top. Take a halfway lift and flow forward. Rise all the way up to stand. This time exhale, sit down, Utkatasana. So bending at the ankles, knees, and hips. Send the hips back, feel the weight shift into your heels. Lay on your toes. And then from here, let's take hands to heart center. We're going to lengthen the body forward as we inhale, and then exhale, twist to the right. So you're going to take the right elbow outside the, or left elbow rather, outside the right thigh. Palms are pressing firmly together. Watch the left knee, it tends to want to come out here. So draw that back in. Hips are dropping down, heart is lifting up. Good, one last breath in. As we exhale, let's fold it forward. Take a halfway lift, and then step your left foot back. Back heel is going to seal. We're going to inhale, rise up, warrior one. So hips and shoulders relatively square. Belly is drawing up and in. Take a full breath in. And then as you exhale, we're going to bring hands down to frame the foot. Slide that left foot back a little bit. The left hand is going to ground. The right hand is going to reach up for a simple twist. And then exhale, right hand comes down. Step back to a high plank. Vinyasa here if you would like, or you can go straight to downward facing dog. Alrighty. From down dog, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward as you exhale, walk step, jump to the top, halfway lift, and fold forward. Rise all the way up to stand, and then we'll sit back down, back to the top, Utkatasana. All right, hands are going to come to heart center. Inhale, lengthen the body forward. As you exhale, twist to the left. So you could stay in less of a twist here, or take your right elbow, hook it on the outside of your left thigh. Drop the hips down, lift the heart up. You need to readjust there. Pressing the palms together to find that length from crown to tail. Right knee drawing back, breath full. All right, one more breath in. And exhale, hold. Take a halfway lift. Step the right foot back. Warrior one, find your footing, and then arms are going to reach up. Use your exhale to ground and land into it. And just notice how that changes things when you draw everything towards the center. Draw your feet towards one another. Hug the thighs in, bring the belly up. Soften your gaze, soften your jaw. Last breath in. And exhale, hands come down. Slide the right foot back. Right hand is going to ground. Left hand is going to reach up. Simple twist. Good. And then left hand is going to come down. Step back. Vinyasa if you would like. Making your way back to downward facing dog. A couple of breaths in down dog. All right, from your down dog, your right leg is going to lift. And then exhale, knee to nose, chin to chest, shoulders rock over the wrists. Inhale, extend it back. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Inhale, extend it back. And then exhale, cross it over to the left elbow. Hold there, straighten your right leg out. Set your foot down. Back heel is going to seal, anchor into your right hand as you lift and open up into a fallen triangle. Really pushing into the ground. You might choose to stay here, or as you exhale, slowly lower the hips down. Your left hand will come just in between the legs, and then inhale, power it up. Whew. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Let's go one more time. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. This time as you exhale, the left knee is going to come to the ground. Bring your right knee in towards your nose, pushing in to the ground, surround through the spine, and then step your right foot between your thumbs. We're going to rise up to a high crescent. So really drop into it. All right, from here, you're going to lean forward, arms are going to sweep back. And then reach your fingertips forward, press your right foot into the ground, come into warrior three. Woo. Power up. Left toes are pointing down, so if the hip is opening, we'll open it in a moment, but let's feel the hips closed. If it feels better in your body to bring your hands to your heart, you can do that. There can be a little bend in your right knee. Good, and then your arms are gonna come out to a T. We're gonna open up into a balancing half moon. So a little challenge here, maybe the right hand never comes down. All right, so we're going to come into Malasana, but it's gonna be kind of on and off the mat at kind of like a little 45-degree angle. So imagine what it would look like to keep your right foot where it is. Where would the left foot have to go? And then you're gonna bend to the left knee, you're gonna step into your Malasana, hands are gonna come to heart center. I know, why not do something different? So just settle into it here. Take 2, maybe 3 breaths. Good, and then from here, the right hand is going to come to the right pinky edge of your right foot. You're going to shift the weight into your right foot. We're going to come back to our warrior, our half moon. Good, and then, since maybe you've already balanced once, and balance once again, and you can bring your right hand, maybe it just hovers off the mat, or maybe it comes to your heart. Good, and then bend into the right knee. We're going to reach the left foot back, land for warrior two. It's a lot on that right leg, but we've got it. Flip your front palm to back, peaceful warrior, reach up and back. Good, and then cartwheel your hands down to the ground. We're going to pause here in this low lunge. Again, pull your right foot over a little bit. Your left hand is going to step off to the left. Your right hand is going to reach forward. That same connection with elbow to knee to elbow is going to happen here. So shift into the right foot, right knee to left, or left knee to right elbow, crunch it in, and extend it back. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, extend it back. Exhale, draw in. Inhale, extend back. Good. As you exhale, your right hand comes down, step back, take a vinyasa to rinse it away. And then make your way to downward facing dog. Okay, just another breath, maybe 2. All right, from here, the left leg is going to lift. Exhale, left knee to nose. Inhale, extend it back. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Lift it all the way up. Good. And then inhale, extend it back. Exhale, cross it over. Extend the left leg out to the right. Drop your back heel down, anchor into the left hand, and then lift and open up into your fallen triangle. You can stay right here, building strength, or as you exhale, lower the hips down. Inhale, power it up. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, right hand comes down, adjust your right foot as needed. Draw the left knee in towards your nose. Plant your foot between your hands, and then we rise up to a high crescent. A moment to pause and breathe. Draw the belly up and in. And then your arms are going to reach back as the crown goes forward. Sweep the arms forward, projected lunge. And then pressing your left foot into the ground to lift the right foot off of the mat, warrior three. Arms can stay reaching forward, or you can bring your hands to heart center. Hugging the thighs in towards one another so that you're nice and level in your pelvis from right to left. And then arms are going to come out. We're going to spin everything open. So half moon, maybe without putting your hand on the ground. All right, and then we're going into that Molasana. So left foot is going to stay right where it is. Think about where your right foot would be. We're going to get kind of an angle, and then bend your right knee, bend your left knee, hands come to heart. And palms together at your heart. Last breath in. One breath out. Good, and then the left hand is going to come to the ground. You're going to think about going back to that half moon. So pushing your left hand or left foot into the ground. I'm missing my words today. Right arm reaches up. So find that steady gaze. Trust your breath here to support you. Maybe the left hand comes to your heart center. Thinking about opening the hips. And then bending into your left knee. Oh, doesn't have to be perfect landing at all. Right foot comes down, land for your warrior two. Good, let's flip it and reverse it. Left hand reaches all the way up and back. And then exhale, cartwheel your hands down to the ground. You're going to heel toe your left foot over, your right hand is going to plant. Left hand reaches forward, that same little crunching action. Shift the weight a little bit forward, and then exhale, elbows knee into elbow, little crunch. Inhale, extend it out long. Exhale, a little crunch, and then inhale, extend. Last one, exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend, and then exhale, left hand comes down, step back, vinyasa. And back to down dog. Okay, there's a lot in there. So let's bring the knees down, knees wide, toes together, come into a child's pose. Several breaths here. Calm the breath, slow the heart rate down. One more breath in. One more breath out. All right. From here, we're going to rise up to a tabletop, curl the toes under, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, long step, or jump to the top of your mat. Take a halfway lift. And forward fold. Rise all the way up to stand. And exhale, hands to heart center. So we're going to do a standing balance and a back bend at the same time, coming into Natarajasana. So you're going to ground into your right foot. Bend your left knee, heel draws in towards the sit bone, grab the inside of your left foot. Right arm is going to reach up. You might stay here, or if you want to feel a little more here, come to the back bend, reach forward, kick back. Now from here, we're going to transition into a standing split. So you're gonna just carefully release your left foot, bring your left arm forward, extend the left leg back, and we're gonna bring all 10 fingers down to the ground, standing splits. That same little crunching action, we're gonna take the left knee behind the right knee. Come all the way down to the ground, setting ourselves up for a little twist here. So I'll turn towards you. Your right hand is gonna come back, your left arm is gonna reach up. Oh, excuse me, left, no, that's right. Wow, right hand back, left arm up, breathe in, and then exhale, twist. So hooking the left elbow outside the right thigh, peek over your right shoulder. Think about lengthening through the spine as you inhale and twisting around as you exhale. Good, and then we're gonna exhale to counter twist. Bring your hands off to the left, bend into your elbows. And then come back to your center. Cross your ankles, bring your hands forward, come right back into the downward facing dog. Lift your heels, bend your knees, look forward, exhale, you move to the top of your mat. Take a halfway lift, and forward fold. We're gonna rise all the way up. And exhale, hands to heart center. All right, let's move it on to the other side. So anchor through the left foot, right knee is gonna bend, grab the inside of the right foot. Left hand is gonna go back. And then reach forward, kick back. Soft gaze. Think about lifting your heart up here versus dropping it down. And then we're going to transition to the standing split. So softly release your right foot, extend your right foot back. Fingertips reach forward and then down. Lower the crown towards the earth, forehead towards your shin. And then tuck your right knee behind your left. Set your right foot down, setting yourself up for your twist. Left hand is going to come back, right hand is going to reach up as you inhale, and then exhale, twist to the left. Peek over your left shoulder. You can always hug this knee in if that feels better. Give yourself one more inhale, and then we're going to exhale to unwind, hands plant. Beautiful. And then from here, we're just going to rise up, stay seated, uncross your legs. Let's bring both legs out long in front. Point and flex your feet. You might roll your ankles a little bit here. And then find both sitting bones. Inhale, reach up to the sky, and exhale, fold. Maybe take a halfway lift to find length. Shoulders draw away from your ears. Keep the length. Hinge and fold. Maybe find a little more depth. And then slowly rise up. You can bend your knees and bring your feet to the ground if that's better for your low back. Otherwise, let's do a little bit of core work to get to our resting position. So reach the fingers forward, palms up to the sky, slowly lower on down. Stay anchored in your heels. Continue to lower with control. And then reach your arms all the way up and overhead. Full body stretch. And then gather your knees in. Maybe you find sway side to side. Perhaps a happy baby might feel nice here. Grabbing the soles of your feet, bending your knees. Rocking side to side here. Good, and then release your feet Bring your feet down to the ground. Let the knees come open like a book, soles of feet together, come into Supta Baddha Konasana. So perhaps left hand to heart, right hand to belly. Blink your eyes closed and start to invite your natural breath to return into your body. And if it feels good, you can finish your practice just like this. Or if you prefer, you can bring the knees together, extend your legs long, let your feet splay open, let your arms rest out to your sides, palms to the sky. If you are able to stay in your Shavasana for a little while longer, whatever resting position you've chosen, I honor and privilege. I wish you well, I wish you peace.